Welcome to part 84 of Persona 5 Royal, and in the last episode we did Confidant Ranks. Now we're going to do more Confidant Ranks, because there's really not much left to do, so I guess we can go after Yusuke? Let's see, hold on. So far we've got Makoto at 6, Yusuke at 5. I think there was more to it than that, but other than that, I guess we could go after Yusuke's, because we need him at 6. That way he could learn Harrison Recovery. Making sure everybody who isn't named Haru learns Harrison Recovery. Because unfortunately for Haru, that'll be way later. So, with that said, this is the rank where you're going to need a level 4 proficiency. Yes, a level 4 proficiency in order for you to remotely finish this Confidant rank. And then to sum it up right here, if you don't have enough proficiency to finish off Yusuke, then you don't have enough to even start Haru. That's all that needs to be said.
Yes.
So, I guess the only answer I could say is this feels nostalgic because this is where we fought Madarame. And this is probably the place where Yusuke had his slump. Because the moment he found out Madarame was evil, I don't think he knew how to take it. More like, he knew, but he just couldn't bring himself to believe it. And the shit he found out about his mother. Yeah, that truly stung. That truly hurt him a bit. However, the door is jammed. That's why we need proficiency. In order for us to unlock the door, we need a level 4 proficiency. But, unfortunately, at this point in time, people would probably not actually get that much. However, if you have been reading books and stuff like that and actually managed to get Chiaya early on in the game and paid for luck stat, you're more than likely going to open this door. So, this is where we end up meeting the critic that was also the curator at the museum. And he's basically one of the reasons why Yusuke's in a slump in the first place. Yusuke is trying different things to at least get him out of the slump and to try to have some more creativity to work with. Or at least get back his love of painting. Because again, Madarame definitely soured that with his admissions and everything else back in May, if I'm not mistaken. He still at least have feelings for Madarame. And by feelings, I mean familial bond. Because that's the only person he knew because his mother died. So, Madarame, I think, took Yusuke not just out of his talent, but primarily out of inner guilt. And I think it was that inner guilt that literally made him a palace ruler. Or more along the lines of him actually taking Sayori for himself was what made him the palace ruler. Still, it is a tragic thing to actually happen to Yusuke. And it's a good thing that Madarame is safely behind bars. Right now, we have, I would say, some pretty long Confidant ranks, and it's actually no fault of mine, but at the exact same time, we're getting everybody up to the point where we could, for the most part, get through the remaining 4 palaces, because we are almost we're past the halfway point. We are past the halfway point. We have to get through the remaining 4 palaces, and then we have to get through the final palace of the game. We could do that. It'll just be smooth sailing. Hopefully. However, there is a snafu. Royal exclusive content. Because I do believe we were introduced to the Laboratory of Sorrow very early on. At least somewhere in October, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. At that point, we'll probably have to make sure that at least most of the daytime people are done. And the only person that would be available at that point would either be A. Futaba and B. Shinya. Yes. They'd be the only one until Haru actually shows up, and she would be the last one. But, yeah, like I said, he is not only a curator, but this guy actually happens to run the art department. And the funny thing is, he's also a friend of Madarame. Well, he was, until Madarame lost his way. And Madarame ended up getting big, so he tried to cut off all of the guy who just left's connections. But he ended up becoming a big shot in the art world eventually. All this because of Sayori. So yeah, you don't realize how much of a danger Madarame really was. And he had to be brought down. He really did. And I do believe if you didn't actually do that, Yusuke would have went to jail along with everybody else. Which actually sucked. It would have ruined Yusuke's future, and on top of the fact that Joker would have went to prison, along with An and Ryuji. Well, mostly it would be Joker going to jail, primarily because Yusuke would have actually ratted him out. Because, yeah, Yusuke is more honest to the fault. So, he also would actually, and not to mention, he also saw, Ryuji and also Joker grilling Yusuke for the plagiarism scams. So, yeah, he would more than likely suspect them anyway. Either way, oh god, looks like we have no choice but to go to Oya today. We might as well do that. Or Chihaya, whichever one comes first. You know what? I think we could go after Chihaya this time. We might want to have to get the rank 2 for her. Or at least rank 3. Let's see. We are lacking here. Oya's at 1. And I think... Where is Chihaya? Fortune teller. Yep, at 1. So... I guess we could... Now we're going to go to Crossroads. Screw it. Might as well. Because I do believe that... I do believe that Target may show up. Or at least a guy who has... Yeah, well, let's go and talk to Oya first. Oh no, better yet, let's go and deal with that whole Mementos thing. That way we'll actually get one of the Mementos missions open. So that way, once we get all those extra Mementos missions open, it'll be just a straight shot finishing up Mishima's Confidant rank and getting him out the way. Then all we'll have left will practically be Oya, Chihaya, EY, and I do believe Hifumi. Those are the only ones we'll have left. Because once school restarts, Kawakami will end up being available. And once we get her out of the way... Oh yeah, and Sojiro, I forgot about him. Sojiro will be available. But at least we'll be able to deal with him quickly before school reopens. So, on that note, I think we got the name of the guy. So, let's help him out. And now that we got that name, we could go on ahead and leave. chances are we're going to have to come back here to Crossroads to... No, not chances are. We're going to have to go back to Crossroads for Oya this time, and not for actually working. At least for the most part, this gives you proficiency. Which is down there, yes. And the more of these missions we get open, the better it is for us. So now we're on August 10th. Let's see who's available now. Nobody. Well, time to sort... Actually, you know what? Let's go and do some darts. Ew. That was an Oya message. Let's see. Let's go to Red Light District and let's go put some money towards Oya. Chances are we're gonna have to deal with that later. So, the only fortune reading at first, if you're before rank 3, actually no, you wouldn't have your hours changed until rank 3. Whether it's royal or whether it's vanilla. But let's see, let's get Oya. Let's feed towards Oya so that way she'll rank up. But normally this will happen after rank 3, after you get the mandatory answers for that. Here, I got the Confidant item, so therefore, I'm able to do this at rank 3 no problem, and have every last one except for one simple reading. And that reading would be the, hold on, let's see, where shall we go? Oh, you know what? We need to actually go here to the underground mall. So let's go and do that. Since nobody's available, we might as well do that now. So, let's leave and head over to the underground mall. And by the way, that bonus to Confidant Ranks lasts only 1 day. Actually, no, it's not a bonus. It's more along the lines of an addition, if you will. And where am I going? I'm supposed to be going to the damn flower shop? Yeah. Now, one would think, hey, there would be some place where you would meet the person when they say underground. But what they're talking about is the flower shop. That's what they're talking about. So, on that note, we gotta go here. Oh, right. And by the way, if you want to actually get any more successful in this line of work with the flower shop, you are going to have to read Flowerpedia. So, we will have to... Oh, and Wednesday and Saturdays to have a happy flower days, where if people really like your arrangement in flowers, you'll get double the income you normally would get.
I appreciate it.
So, we have to basically work here in order for us to get at least one half of the day done. So we have to work here twice. And I never really showed this off. When the customer asks for bright flowers, go for large bright flowers actually. Go for large white, large yellow, and I do believe large pink if they have it. Let's see if they have anything like... Nope, large pink, because they do not have large light green. Anything where it says large light, that's a bright color. So large pink flower is going to be what you're going to get. And for the... Oh, and it had a shiny... Wait.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, large brightly colored flowers. That's what they need. So those three are the correct answer. Now, if you had Flowerpedia, it would already select the flowers for you. At least have the flowers available to you. So that way, it'll be easier for you to pull that off and get more money. and get more kindness if you're hurting in the kindness department. So you will have to go to, I do believe, the Red Light District's bookstore to find Flowerpedia if I haven't already done so. And one day out of your week, if you've already got Speed Reader, read it. If you don't, you're going to have to... Oh, actually, no. You don't need 2 nights to read. You just need 1. But if you're reading books that actually need 2 nights to read and Speed Reader is available and you read it, you will be able to get bonuses from proficiency or any sort of social skill based book. So bear that in mind. And there is nobody here. So, let's check Central Street. Let me see if that book is there. If not, I know exactly where we need to go.
Welcome.
Well, we need to buy that, and we need to buy that. But we already got the areas already unlocked, so it doesn't really matter. Those are just to unlock the areas, I think. That is Velvet Room Girls. We've already done that. Let's see. This is past me just thinking, hey, the book's probably in the Underground Mall. No, it's in the Red Light District.
Oh. Welcome.
Oh, wait, you can't actually buy any. You could buy bionutrients, but you can't actually work in the daytime. It's only afternoons. I mean, nighttime, that's what I meant to say. Alright, so... anything new? They have imported protein? Oh shit, they have imported protein. You know, I should buy that. I really should. Why didn't I buy that? Why did I not buy that? You know what? I question myself sometimes. I really do. So let's check in the supermarket.
Welcome.
Ooh, drizzled natto. That's actually pretty good. When you stop and think in hindsight that you need items that do cure-all to save on SP. Alright, let's see. Let's get to the Red Light District. That's where we need to go. No. Damn it, pass me. Where are you going? Red Light District. No, go to the Red Light District. That's where the book is. I know you want to go do darts right now, but go to the Red Light District. Oh, or go to the Jazz Club, whichever one comes first. Well, I guess we could do the Jazz Club, but we do have to go to the Red Light District for the book that we need. So, we could, get a Soul Teeny, which will more than likely level up your partner or whoever you bring in. This is actually a good thing. And at the 17th, there's a singer, which I'm unfortunately going to miss out on.
What do you want to do?
Damn it! I think the singer will actually give you a special ability, but I don't think we need it. Well, at least not now.
Oh.
Oh, actually, no. The singer's going to give you a boost in special abilities.
Hey.
Like, the singer we actually do need is going to come in way later in the game. So, that's going to be the time when we actually need to visit. So,
Thanks for coming in.
we're going to get 3,000 yen and enjoy the Jazz Club. I hope we don't get copyrighted for this. I really don't need any more copyright strikes. Well, one was enough anyway. So, anyway, we're just enjoying the jazz club. But that means Morgana has just raised the level from what we just did. And honestly, if there's no confidants at this point, we need to just come here to the jazz club.
That's incredible.
And just like that, he's at level 38. Good. We need him in the 40s, primarily because, yeah, everything in Okumura's palace is gonna be level 40. Plain and simple. 40 or higher. So, who is this? It's Yusuke! Meaning we won't be able to hang out with him today. Aw, man. That means we're gonna have to go after Makoto. Oh well. Honestly, we need to go to the Red Light District and go buy those books. We really do. I think the Expert Darts is also there. And we're gonna have to start reading books. We're gonna have to start reading a lot of books. So, let's see. Makoto's available. Might as well deal with that now. Alright. We are going to go on ahead and talk to Makoto and knock that out. This will bring her to rank 7.
Thank you.
And here is where we actually learn of Makoto's backstory. And ironically enough, she can get in through the back entrance of the school while it's closed. So, yeah, it turns out bootleg Nishikiyama has been texting her more and more. It's really, really starting to bug her because the more Tsukasa is trying to flirt with Makoto, the more Makoto's suspicious of him and how much he is going to hurt her in the end if she's not careful.
Yes.
And more importantly, this thing with host being lovey-dovey to women only to trick them into getting into debt and selling them into slavery. Ironically, that is a true thing that is happening in Japan. I wouldn't say ironically. This game does base itself off of some events that happened in Japan. Like, for instance, the fascist dictator that once was in charge of Japan, who was a prime minister. Things of that nature. Or at least a diet man trying to run for prime minister. More and more, as you go along, you see that Persona definitely brings some references to real-life Japanese political situations or scandals. So at least I could give them credit for that. I don't necessarily want politics too ingrained in the game, but if you're going to make reference to them, at least make it in a more entertaining way. In this case, Makoto is trying to stop a host club scheme where host club drags girls, or a host club guy, be all nice and kind and drags girls straight into the criminal underworld. Mind you, this Confidant rank is supposed to take place after Kaneshiro. And well, here's the thing. Kaneshiro had put a hit out on Makoto's father originally. And the driver was pretty much originally supposed to be EY, but they changed it to where EY has nothing to do with Kaneshiro or whatnot. He just left the Yakuza because the Yakuza was just too much for him. No, it's not that it was too much from the bear. He got Karu, and he couldn't let Karu into the dark underworld that he had, so he just quit the gang.
But
And children would most likely do that. Well, he didn't necessarily have Karu. A crackhead woman went there and dropped off Karu and just left. So, primarily, the reason why Sae is feeling completely and totally gung-ho about getting justice served originally was supposed to be because she was trying to catch criminals like Kaneshiro. And the Phantom Thieves is pretty much cutting into her job. More importantly, her boss is corrupt and her partner is even worse. So therefore, all of that was pretty much causing her desires to be distorted. Things change. And by the way, I was going slow enough for you to pick the answers correctly. And you can understand that Makoto, while when you think about it, her confidant rank doesn't really do much in the grand scheme of things in the story, in the final product. Originally, this was where she's supposed to open up the Joker, despite her suspicions of him following him through school. Well, not only for the sake of the principal, but more importantly because she found out about his criminal record through Mishima. And also that originally her sister was taking care of him. So basically it was more of a fit of jealousy as opposed to it being... Oh, right. Choose the first answer. Anyway, it was more of a fit of jealousy as opposed to her actually looking into the Phantom Thieves for the sake of her own safety. But again, things changed at the last minute. So, on that note, it is nighttime and it's raining. So, will there be anything open today? More than likely, Oya will be there, and if she is, I'm going to go there. And chances are I might end up going to get that book. Let's get the first answer. That'll move things along quickly. We already made it to rank 7, and soon we'll end up being closer to finishing off Makoto. We got 3 more ranks left for her. So, what's going on here? We've got her. We've got Yoshida. Ooh, we get to vote for Torinosuke. Yeah! Let's see. No Hifumi this time. Alright. I guess we're going to be voting for Torinosuke in the rain. Oh, God, we were supposed to go to the red light district. God damn it. You know what? Let's just do it. Wait, what the hell? Let's just talk to Torinosuke and get it over with. Because, again, we don't need points for him. We don't even need Persona. We just simply need to talk. That's it. Alright. I think we are at rank 7 last time I checked. And we're back here again.
What's wrong?
We're literally meeting politicians in the goddamn sewers and overpasses, man. So, yeah, he's basically trying to be, he's trying to be his own politician, and now he is caught in the middle of a political warfare between Matsushita and the Kuromoto group. So, in order for this to actually go smoothly, he's gonna have to be the neutral party. And by he, I mean Torinosuke. And of course, Joker is gonna have to convince him. Oh, right, and this is where the expense misappropriations was Kuromoto because he framed Yoshida for it. Poor guy was pretty much young and stupid and brought into politics. And they needed a fall guy for the all of a sudden inflation, and Yoshida ended up being that fall guy. Yes, folks, that's the thing. The reckless spending of that group did cause inflation. That's why people got suspicious. And of course, Yoshida ended up taking the fall for the entirety of the party, calling him with the whole world calling him no good Tora. I would say don't do it. It didn't matter at the grand scheme of things. You're not going to get a point for it. You're going to get a rank up regardless. You're going to get a rank up no matter what you answer. It is just like the old lady in Persona 4, and I'm pretty sure there was somebody else in Persona 3 that was like that too. I just can't think. Shinji! Yes! Shinji in Persona 3 Portable. Ow, I bit my fucking tongue. Shinji is like that too. The thing of the matter is, you had to rank him up before rank 8, and his rank 9 and 10 is, well, poor Shinji. That is all. Actually, no, he don't even get a rank 9. His rank 10 is basically the end result of what Strega did to him. So, yeah. If I ever do get to Persona 3, that's going to be cool. I'm going to get to Portable instead of doing Reload. Yeah, Portable would be the better choice. Now, I wanted to try to do a modded version of Portable, but Nexus Mods is being bitches, so I don't think I'll be able to do that. If anybody knows any good mods for Persona 3 Portable for Steam, which is the version I'm going to be playing that game on, let me know in the comments section below, because I'm not going to immediately do that after 5. No. Because see, 5 is going to be a really meaty Let's Play in and of itself. We're already on part 85, and I'm at the halfway point of the game. Thing of the matter is, Persona 3, I'm going to try to make it to where it'll go through easily and just get on with it. Because 3 is a long game in and of itself. So, let's see. It seems like Yoshida's getting a little bit suspicious of us. Well, not suspicious, but rather, he actually has intuition that he knows who Joker is. But he's not going to tell him. He was just joking around with him. But in all honesty, learning... Ooh! That is good. Mind control is awesome. Wish I would have learned that from Taba's dungeon, but at the exact same time, I don't think we would have needed it at that time, because we already had Anubis. And Anubis, let's just say, is a pretty decent persona to have for, if I'm not mistaken, Okumura's palace. Well, considering if I actually have any nuclear attacks or whatnot. Oh no, my controller is not working. God damn it, I'll be back. Alright, we got it working now. Damn, it just freaking died on me. I had to recharge the whole damn thing, and it was like standing there for 10 or 20 minutes until it fully charged. So, yeah. That happened. Don't you just hate it when that happens? Anyway, we practically have gotten, let's see, 10 more days left. 10 more days left. And with that, we're already at rank 8. We just need 2 more. Damn it, phone. Anyway, we just need 2 more visits to Toranosuke, and we are done with him. And then all we need to do is focus on the rest of the nighttime crew, including Hifume, to get them done, because I'm going to try to open it up to where we can get all of them done by Christmas. So, let's see. Who's available? Yusuke's available. Anyone else? Yusuke is available. Now, pass me. After you deal with Yusuke, go to the red light district. By the way, place your bets. How many parts will it take for Past Me to remember to go to the red light district to buy those books and actually read them? Place your bets in the comments section. But I am actually going to tell you that, yeah, it is going to be, at least by part 86, that Yusuke is going to be at level 10. Because this is his rank 7 right now. And once we deal with his rank 7, his rank 8 and 9 are actually going to be easy. The only thing that was the true hard thing to get was the rank 6 because of the paywall that is proficiency. Which, if you didn't have enough proficiency, you could either... Oh god, my microphone got knocked over. My bad. You could either read, or you could go to the batting cages. The batting cages, and also like work on your charm to where the chalk will keep missing. Oh, and also doing rigging some infiltration tool. God damn it, I bit my tongue. I meant to say crafting some infiltration tools that'll up your proficiency. Especially if you have Chiaya's luck bonus. So that will pretty much get you to open up rank 6 easily. So what's happening in this part? Well, that curator is actually trying to get Yusuke as his partner. Or he's trying to actually get him some sort of sponsorship. But knowing Yusuke, it would be his resolve. And more importantly, the fact that this guy is trying to use Yusuke as a publicity stunt. Well, not necessarily true. He's trying to see Yusuke's resolve. And he's giving him the money, no, actually more along the lines of giving him the offer to try to see what kind of a person he is, or if that really is a slump or not. Or if it's just him hurting for finances. So, seeing as how Yusuke has his pride, I think he's got his answer. This is a legitimate slump. And he's not just in it for the money. Even though both Joker and Yusuke are eating free sushi. But at the end of the day, I do have one major complaint when it... Oh, I should have showed off the answers. Damn. But anyway, I do have one major complaint when it comes down to this game. If you were able to put in the name Akira, the game should have been able to say it. Because here's the funny part. Strikers actually has the name Akira. And, when mentioning it, they're like, Akira?
Okay.
Who? Making it as a reference to Ren's new name. Which, to be honest with you, that's a stupid thing on Atlas's part. But they can literally have characters pronounce the main character's name. It would make things a lot easier instead of them having just a blank void. Or this guy. Seriously. I wish they'd do that. Like, actually have whatever name you call them, a voice to text to match. I mean, they did that in Sega football. What stopping them from doing that here? Like the NFL, yeah, like the 2K games. That's what I meant to say. Yes, the NFL 2K games, they had voice to text, but they didn't have it here. So, I guess Oya's available, isn't she? You know what? Let's go get those books. And yes, I actually am thinking about getting the books. It didn't take long at all.
Hey.
So, Flowerpedia, well, ABCs of Crafting need that. Flowerpedia, Craft of Cinema, and Learn Pro Darts. Need all of those. I gotta read them all. Because now, with those books, if I read the Craft of Cinema, I can actually get bonus points to my personality. And if I do the crafting book, I can now craft more powerful stuff or better stuff. And more importantly, I will at least have 6 or 7 attempts. Well, actually, I'll have 6 attempts total, but it'll take less stuff to craft, and I'll get more proficiency from it. Meanwhile, the Learn Pro Dart would allow me to get the Thief's Eye for the darts. And Flowerpedia will allow me to easily arrange flowers and get double the money for it. Now, if only they had a book for the actual shop. So let's throw Mishima under the bus again. That's the best answer for this drunkard. Needless to say, the actual animation where Oya is literally drunk off her rocker and flirting with Mishima trying to get answers from him, that was hilarious. Even more so, Mishima's reaction, and more importantly, cursing out, Joker. Hey, what does Joker do? Nonchalantly hangs up. The animation is hilarious. That dude is a goddamn troll in the anime and in the manga too. Oh, best believe Akira is a bigger troll in the manga than what he is in the anime. He literally let Ryuji try to cook curry. Or no, he would let Yusuke try to cook curry. And he would basically leave the store with his own batch of curry and leave everybody to eat Yusuke's creation. I remember that part. I think that's happened in the manga. Like, Yusuke is in fact a terrible cook, confirmed. But nonetheless, I did actually show off the right answers for Devil. And her Confidant Ranks not as bad. It's actually in tone with the story. What's going on is she's trying to look for her partner at the same time doing this expo for the Phantom Thieves because, well, Shido is forcing her boss to find the Phantom Thieves. But that ain't the issue. The issue here is she's trying to find out what happened to her partner, and her boss is doing everything in his power to cover that up. For actual plot reasons. So, this is also a Ryuji hangout. We've already maxed him out. We don't need to do anything else with him. I think this is going to be a rainy day or a sunny day. It all depends. If it's a rainy day, chances are we're going to actually get closer and closer to maxing out Yusuke and Makoto. Meanwhile, we're getting closer and closer to the deadline. Yeah, we might have to hang out with Makoto, because it is looking like it's storming now raining, and there are some parts for Yusuke's Confidant rank that will prevent me from actually going there outright. We'd already done this by now if it wasn't for that. So, with that cloudy day, I will see you all in the next episode of Persona 5 Royal as we continue with more Confidant ranks and we get closer and closer to the deadline and the end of the Futaba arc. This is RVMan985. Peace out.